Productions.
Outstanding.
Welcome again to another video. It's about Eldorado, and in this video I'm going to talk about a particular microphone. And this microphone that I'm talking about, I pretty much like the microphone for how it sounds. And I remember the first time I was using this microphone, and I was wowed with how it sounds. Now, this microphone that I'm talking about is a AKG P420. It's another condenser effect microphone, and it has a 20 dB pad switch here, a high pass filter, and multiple polar patterns switch on the front. Now, for what I can tell you, when I bought this microphone, I got somewhat of a long usage out of it. It is not working now, but I got a very long usage out of it, and I guess I ran this microphone into the dirt. I mean, I tracked so many songs on this microphone. I'm not talking about 30 songs, 40 songs, 50 songs. I tracked a lot of vocals on this microphone. So for 1 year straight, I was using this microphone. During the other, probably 3 or 4 months after that year, it started to bug out. But what I can really tell you from this particular microphone is it is a workhorse of a microphone, and it is a very bright microphone. Sometimes it gives off a very harsh mid-range, but on the low end, sometimes it kind of keep the balance of the low mids of the voice there, and there sometimes it bumps some nasty frequencies, but it at the lower end of the voice, it is okay for the most part. I really like this microphone because of the brightness, because at the time I was dealing with a lot of hardcore dancehall artists, not singers, hardcore dancehall artists. So, you know, they have a lot of deep voice, and with this microphone being as how bright as it is, it's like their voice is like this and the microphone is like this. So it kind of balance it out somewhere in the middle, and it gives off a very pleasing sound. And I really like the recordings that came from this microphone at the time I was using it. So without further ado, without the specs and everything, I'm just telling you how the microphone sounded to me at the time of usage before it bug out. So without further ado, we're going to dive into Pro Tools, and we're going to look at a session that I previously checked in the past and mixed. Now, this is the session with the AKG P420, and from my previous videos, recording style, I record this song different. Now, what I have done is I recorded through some hardware and through some plugin. Now, the hardware that I've recorded this particular vocal through is a Behringer 2200 Composer Pro preamp, somewhat of a tube preamp. The compressor in that same lineup or generation of Behringer product, and into a Digio 2 rack interface. Before it even hits Pro Tools, I have recorded through this plugin from Lindell Audio. It's a preamp plugin, emulation plugin, and I've recorded through the SPL Iron plugin to somewhat color the sound. I wouldn't say that I did any compression with this particular plugin, because I have compression going before coming into this particular song. I just use this for coloration purpose. Now, for the vibe that I have going after is a Dangerous Box and Doll EQ and a discrete VCA compressor. Probably not doing anything, but for tutorial sake, I'm going to bypass this and leave this compressor here, just for the vibe purpose. And this is what the vocal sounds like with all of that I just explained beforehand.
Me and the dogs them up and clean.
That's by me up on the check my sleeve. White tees and my straight jeans. Air Force I beat with them gal on the back seat. We are living life where them a dream. Cash rules everything, hustle the cream. Dollar bill, y'all nothing not cheap. 10 mil for the crib, 5 for the Jeep. So me tell them.
Now we are going to head over to the mixing session to let you hear what has been going on there. Before I even open up the session, these are the plugins that have been missing on the particular session, because this session was done a very long time ago and I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. But bear in mind the plugins that are on the vocals, none are missing. This is just from during the mixing of the instrumental. So these are, and some of the plugins like the Shadow Hills mastering, Class A compressor, and the Vitamin, those are on the master and this Pro other DSP thing going on here. So that's about just the type of plugin that has been missing from this particular session, because some of these plugins are not installed back again. Now this is the session with the vocals on it, and this is what it sounds like with the few missing plugins.
Me and the dogs them up and clean. That's by me up on the check my sleeve. White tees and my straight jeans. Air Force I beat with them gal on the back seat. We are living life where them a dream.
And I'm going to play it now with the other channels that has been on this particular mix, so you can really hear what's going on this particular session.
Me and the dogs them up and clean. That's by me up on the check my sleeve. White tees and my straight jeans. Air Force I beat with them gal on the back seat. We are living life where them a dream. Cash rules everything, hustle the cream. Dollar bill, y'all nothing not cheap. 10 mil for the crib, 5 for the Jeep. So me tell them. Me and the dogs them.
So as you can hear, it's really sounding good, even with a few plugins missing out of this session. I've mixed this song around from 2020 when I was recording with the AKG P420 microphone. Now, the microphone, it mash up, but I still love the microphone. And to tell you the honest truth, I still love it up until this very day. I don't know why I haven't bought another one. I don't know what went wrong, and for some reason it started to I think what I was doing wrong at the time, I wasn't covering the microphone whenever I'm finished using it. So, dust and all of these things get in it and damage the diaphragm of the microphone. So it was partly my fault, but I really like AKG microphone. Now for me, for this particular microphone, it is bright. So you have to really careful with the boosting. This particular microphone even works with my vocals, and I really like how it really handles the nasal sound of my particular vocal and the high frequency of my vocals really well. Bear in mind, this song is not my vocals. It is from an artist called Was, and this particular song sounded really phenomenal with this particular microphone. Would I recommend this microphone? Yes, I would. But if you already have a bright vocals, I wouldn't recommend recording with this particular microphone. This microphone tends to work with DJs and people who love rough up their voice. I think it has a nice balance with individuals who record like that. It also sounds good on female vocals, and it sounds good with Sing J vocal, but it is really sounding even better with people who like to, deep their voice whenever they are singing. So it is a microphone that you can use. It can use it as an all-rounder microphone in your studio, because we know that most studio in Jamaica has one microphone and everybody record on the one particular microphone in the studio. So yeah, definitely it's a good microphone. So with that said, and without further ado, please do leave some comments in the description no, in the comment section, and I'll leave a link to this particular song, the final mastered version of this song, so you can really listen to the finished product of this particular song. So without further ado, it's a boy Eldorado. Leave some comments below, hit that like button so other people can see it. It helps the algorithm to even work harder. So smash that like button. Until our next video, it's a boy Eldorado. Peace out.